Hi everyone, my name is Zairun Khan and today I'm going to be talking to you about simulation. So how is it that simulation works and how can you actually benefit from it? Alright, so simulation is something that you create in your mind which is not real, but you transport yourself in a situation where you create the case scenario and you live it there. So I want you to imagine with me that you're in a desert, fine. Every grain of sand is burning like hell and you have no way out. But you consistently want to push because you love your family, you want to be with your friends, and you have golden dreams. These golden dreams will motivate you. This motivation will metaphor into a simulation. So you might be burning on 50 centigrades in a desert, but in your mind, you can think of the good times that you would be spending with your family, or even better, you are thirsty. You are in the desert and you are extremely thirsty. But the thought of a chilled water of glass gives you this eternal satisfaction and hope that probably would be difficult to get from anywhere else. But if you come to think of it, there's nothing real about it. It's just in your mind. So this is the power of simulation. If I give you an example, have you ever thought of someone who have created a simulation of something in his mind that actually did not exist? All right, come to think of it, Elon Musk. The guy read about rockets and he did his research about rockets so much that a whole business model was created in his mind. And he came up with the concept that I can reuse rockets. For this, he invested his time and money in doing it. The audacity of his dream was too big to be understood by a lot of people. But this guy, because the world really didn't have that kind of resources available to him, even if he was a billionaire, to create those rockets in his mind and send them to the space and then allow them to come back and land. So this has to be something which was full of imagination. There had to be something which was simulated in his mind. And there he is. He did it. Let me give you another example. Have you ever seen, by the way, before I give you this example, it's very important to tell you, it is extremely important to spend a number of hours in imagining in your mind what you want. And not only imagining, you need to do that. So I'll give you an example. So if you were a footballer, or if you were a cricketer, or if you were a chess player, you would have spent so many hours. You would have spent so many hours in doing it that you can simulate a player who's playing opposite you. And now you create all the moves in your head, in your mind, and you also create the counter moves that you would do. So there is no playground, there is no ball, there is no bat to play with, there is nothing. But here you go. You have the simulation in your mind and you can create the whole game. So these are case scenarios. So have you ever imagined of a Formula One driver? Have you ever seen Formula One drivers sit on the side, go into a deep meditation and think about what are they going to do when the car is going to touch 300 kilometers per hour? They won't have time to really create it in their mind when it happens. So they need to imagine the problem beforehand. Have you ever seen cricketers entering in and just playing empty strokes with their bat? Have you ever seen bowlers in a cricket match that before the match starts, they run up, they simulate their throw action and they see the bowling action and they see how it's going to turn out. Have you ever had a chat with pilots who tell you that they have flown so many hours and they're good enough now to simulate the problems in their mind? To be very honest with you, this was the concept that created a flight simulator, because training a pilot in a real aircraft was too expensive, and hence the advent of a flight simulator. So all these pilots who had experience of doing it before came together and created a flight simulator. Now in the business world, you would see that there are business cases. These business cases are built on years and years of experience. In the business world, in the consulting world, you have frameworks. These frameworks are built on years and years of experience. So what you do, and how do they help you? They help you simulate. So what I want to tell you is, the power of imagination, the power of visualization gives you a huge advantage that you can simulate your success in your mind. And whatever you believe, you will be prepared for that. So I wish you that you never get stuck in a hot desert in your life. But if that ever happens, please keep your simulations positive. Think of that cold, chilled glass of water and think about your family and friends and your dreams. My name is Zagham Khan. Oops, yeah, I have to speak in this way. So my name is Zagham Khan, and I wish you everlasting success. Thank you very much. I'll see you tomorrow. Maybe in the next vlog. Bye-bye.